Hey!
We're Nova Twins.
And I'm Nandi Bushell.
And we're playing a game of cards with questions on the back.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Yeah, touring still. Hopefully having like a fashion line. That could be really cool. Yeah. Something different. Could be acting. Could be something completely different from what we're doing. But music will always be the source and the centre. You want to pick one?
What's the best piece of advice you've ever received? When I was 9, Questlove signed my drumsticks and he wrote, to an amazing drummer, practice. So that's the best piece of advice.
Well, it definitely paid off.
What about you guys?
People used to say like, I remember Tom Morello was like, yep, it's a long way to the top. Yep, it's a long way. And we just thought when we first started that everything was going to happen like instantly. And then now looking back, all our best memories are actually, some of them are the stuff that happened earlier, and it's just about the journey. There's not an end goal. You just keep going and enjoy the experience as you go. So yeah, it doesn't all have to happen now. Just enjoy life.
What advice do you want to give young people that want to get into music? Remember our guitar tech, he got a tattoo that says remember it's for fun. We're always like, remember it's for fun. And it's, it spells out riff. Really want to get the tattoo.
Get it.
But so true. It's remember it's for fun.
It's just fun. What song do you wish you would have written? Joni Mitchell, Blue, just think it's an absolute beautiful song. And I love the message behind it. And her vocal range is incredible, the way she takes you from her lower register into her falsetto. And that's just Joni. Her phrasing is incredible. And that's just an amazing song. So yeah, an album, in fact.
If you could create a supergroup, dead or alive, who would it be? On drums, John Bonham.
Nice.
On guitar, Jimi Hendrix.
Yes.
Sick. On bass, Flea.
Sick.
And on vocals, Corey Taylor.
Nice. And what would you play?
I'll play sax with it.
That would be an interesting band.
Yeah, that would be sick.
That'd be sick.
I want to see that.
You on bass?
No, you can't pick me.
I
It's part
can.
of the game.
I can.
No.
This is my turn now. Oh, this is the band I'm imagining. I'm gonna have
No,
you
but
on
we're already
drums.
in a band.
No. We just done one song together. I feel I'm gonna have you on bass, I'm gonna have you on drums, and then I'm gonna have either Alanis Morissette on vocals or Miley Cyrus. I love Miley's voice so much. She's such an incredible vocalist. Maybe it could be like a dual vocal. I think they would sound really good together with the whole raspy thing going on. And then I'd probably have like James Blake on synth.
Nice.
Just kind of doing his shit. Did we have a guitarist? No, we're not going to have a guitarist. It's going to be electronica.
If you wasn't a musician, what would you be? You'd have to be the world of fashion. Or acting. I haven't had any acting lessons or anything, but it just looks really fun and cool, and you can just get lost in a character.
That one went far. What's your pre-show ritual?
I like to chill before. I need to get really calm before I go on stage. Like when I did the Young Voices tour, my dad and I just watched Traitors. Like English, American, Australian.
Traitors, yeah. That's deep.
I don't know, maybe I'll come Haribo's. We had like a little electric kit I can get warmed up on, so like I'm not stiff. Yeah, just chill.
Just get in the zone.
What artist do you want to collaborate with? I feel like Doechii would be really cool. She's so sick. Trace and Status. Love Trace and Status.
The Nova Twins.
We will make
I feel like write a song.
Yeah, that would be sick.
Willow Smith.
Willow's sick.
Billie Eilish.
Nice, yeah.
Willow's sick as well.
Yeah, Willow, Billie.
Yeah. Imagine it all, everybody on one song.
I know, that would be sick. Get agile.
Do you prefer playing festivals or shows? I prefer shows because I can warm up and check the kit out, check my inners at the right level. The only festival I played was with Tom Morello at Download Festival, and I didn't rehearse. I couldn't check out the drum kit, and the drummer was really tall, so I was kind of nervous about that. And I didn't really know the levels. I was a little bit worried, but it was fine. So I think I prefer shows.
Festivals are unpredictable in that sense. You just get shoved on the stage, and then you kind of hope for the best.
15-minute changeover. Nice.
What was the first concert you ever attended? So the first one I had was Beyonce, and it was in Birmingham, and I remember Mum bought tickets for my dad's birthday, and they were like all the way up in the heavens, but they didn't get delivered to us until like the day before the show. So then they upgraded our tickets to like third row tickets for Beyonce, and I was like 9 or 10 years old at the front, literally like this. Like she's literally there.
I feel like you get lucky.
I know, every
time.
Well, the last time we went to see Beyonce, I actually fainted because I was really ill. But then
we got upgraded again.
Stand, so then we got upgraded to the seated area, and it was kind of like, well, yeah, that was great.
Lucky charm.
So yeah, Beyonce.
My first concert was when I played with Lenny Kravitz at the soundcheck when I was 9, and then I watched him later.
That is mental. That's crazy.
What's been your favourite stage look? You know what felt really good? Our Glasgow outfits. We were in purple.
You would
have liked it. And we got an amazing seamstress to. Again, we designed it and we thought about the fabric and how we wanted it to look. The Supernova was super like metallic and like liquidy, so we wanted our outfits to reflect that. So it was this really thick fabric that she managed to like structure into clothes, which she said was a nightmare. But it looked really cool. We had like a white collar. We felt like Prince up there, honestly, in purple, shining. You know, we had a lot of fun, and they looked really super like in sync.
Yeah, it was intergalactic. It was very like of that album as well.
It was a
cool.
Proper Supernova outfit. And the last question.
What's the best and worst thing that's happened on stage?
Highlights probably. Really loved 2000 Trees, where we just like crowd surfed back at the end of the set. That was just fun. And then worst moment probably recently, like 2 weeks ago. We didn't get sound check on the Lenny Kravitz tour. Our packs, our in-ears kept cutting in and out, like the frequencies, you have to have frequencies to hear them, and they kept cutting in and out, and literally I started playing soprano, like the intro, and all I can hear in my ears is a click, and that just went, and I couldn't hear bass either, and I was like just playing blind, thinking, okay, maybe this will all make sense, and Amy and Jake were looking at me like horrified, like, what are you doing? It sounds awful.
And I was like,
I don't know, ripped my ears out, and I just like stopped playing in front of the arena, and I'm like dying inside.
Also, I think when the worst thing happens, it's good because you've experienced it. So when it does happen, you know how to handle it, and you don't suddenly freak out about it. There's so many times where something goes wrong, and then you're like, the first time it feels terrible, but then after a few times, because it will happen again, it's inevitable. You're just like, okay, you just carry on, you laugh. Sometimes we laugh when things go wrong, we're just like, doesn't matter, oh, missed that cue, oh, doesn't matter, you know. Favourite moment, I would say, Glasgow was incredible. The other stage when we played that time, it was quite surreal, because it was like, we played this show and it went really well. We didn't know if anyone was going to show up to us on a Sunday at 1 o'clock. Is everyone going to be tired? But the crowd showed up in full spirit, full Glasgow spirit. And then a car came, and then somebody was like, Nova Twins, someone's asking if you for the pyramid stage. We were like, no, that's not us. We're going to get a plane to Athens. It must be wrong. And then like 15 minutes later, someone's like, no, that car's for you. Elton John wants you to go to his dressing room. Half hour before his Glasgow set, and we were like, just really like just, and then we met him and he was so lovely, and we just felt we were just on a cloud nine.
We was on a high for a week, 2 weeks. Well, it's just like
it was lovely.
Like we could have levitated.
Yay!
Thank you for watching our question time.